Hello, welcome to this video. As we said in the last one, it's there will be a fairly significant announcement for at least for me at the end of this video. First things first, what we're gonna get out of the way is welcoming back Wayne Pittman Ford Lincoln, as they have decided to come back on board for the 2025 season, as well as we are still partnering with Alti Energy, which I'll have up on screen as well. If you go to them and use our code that you'll see on the screen as well, we'll give you, I think it's 10% off. Plus, using the code benefits us because that's how we end up getting the money from them. So we are trying to get other sponsors on board. But so far haven't had any luck. Besides those two, well, besides Wayne Pittman Ford being the actual only sponsor coming on board, Alti's doing it more advertising. So, outside of that, really, I'll put the schedule up on the screen here as well. I'm gonna have to change cameras and go to one of my actual cameras to go over the schedule because I need to look at it myself. So. But before I do that, you've probably seen this car sitting in the background. It's just a car that was part of the Mustang deal. It's been up for sale. We thought it would be quicker to sell than the Mustang was. Unfortunately, it's being a pain and not selling as quickly as we were hoping to get the funds for the announcement that you'll see at the end of this, which is kind of giving it away. It is another car, but you'll see it shortly. But first, we're going to go over the schedule for, well, our tentative schedule for the 2025 season. Unfortunately, the first video out in the shop, you can really hear me with the camera, so I'm having to redo this. After editing, I realized that. So, Delaware's races, which we'll be going there for the first time to race. May 16th, which is opening night for our schedule, as well as July 11th, which is going to be the fifth race of the schedule. Well, like I said, it'll be our first time racing there. A lot of those races are broadcast live on Rogers Television. So the plan will be on our Facebook page. As soon as I find out if it is being broadcast for sure, I'll be posting a link if it is being broadcast. So if you follow us on Facebook, you'll be able to see the race live and cheer us on live on YouTube. And if you're in the London, Ontario area, you'll be able to get it actually on your TV. So race 2 of the season will be May 31st at Full Throttle Speedway. That's one of 2 races there. Again, we've raced there before, only in a front-wheel drive car. It's a high banked short track, which it's I think a lot like Bristol in the banking. It's a fun track to drive. Really tight, especially coming off of 4. But a real fun track. We go back there on August 9th for the 7th race. So, and now on to race 3, June 14th at Sunset. As you've seen from other videos earlier this year, Sunset hasn't been wasn't too kind to us last year. We really struggled there. The first time I went there was about 3 years ago in a Nissan 240 mini stock, and went from about 20th to 10th. So hopefully this coming year we will find some speed. Only have driven that track with a rear-wheel drive car, never a front-wheel drive, which will help as you'll see later on. So we go there June 14th, and then we're actually racing on a Friday in September 19th for the final race of the season, which is race number 10 for us. And then on June 28th, we head to Sauble Speedway. That's a track that I've struggled at. I like the track, flat tracks don't seem to gel with me all that well. Flamborough is another one, as you've seen throughout this year in our previous videos. Even Sobble this year in our previous videos. That we just seem to struggle at those kind of tracks. And I've raced there in rear wheel and front wheel, I'm pretty sure, at Sobble. Oh yeah, because I did race there this year, so definitely raced there in both. And then we go to the second Delaware race, and then we'll take our one and only trip up to Peterborough Speedway on July 26th. We were supposed to race there this past season for Autumn Colors. I've been up there twice to race before at the Autumn Color Classic, I think it was. I think it's been, so it will be only our second or third time actually racing on that track. So hopefully that goes well. And then we go back to Full Throttle Speedway. And then our one and only trip to Flamborough Speedway on this season on August 23rd. So hopefully we can get a good showing there, because that is our home track. But like I said earlier, about the Sobble one, which is also the week following, when we go to Sobble on the 30th, it's track style I seem to struggle at. And then the last race of the season, September 19th, is at Sunset. So hopefully we have a good season. And now back to the original video, since this had to be changed up. Well, welcome back. Not quite the unveiling that I was hoping to be doing, but oh, there's some body panels for the new car. I know she's a little dirty right now, but there she is, the new car. Those that know the racing up around Canada might recognize the body style of this car. It is based off of the NASCAR Pinty series body style anyway. The series, it's actually the OSS, so Ontario Sportsman Series, which, as you've seen from the schedule, is a traveling series. This is a V8 class. Like you said early last year, I did not see us being able to get into a class like this. I did have my eye on this class about all year long. After being told, I'm a little out of breath right now. It's been a long day. I've been outside, and as you can see, the wonderful Canadian weather for the last 7 hours, trying to clean the shop up to be able to get this car in here. So, right. Anyway, this car has a 602 crate. We can run a 604 in it. They run on 8-inch slick tires, which, from what I've been told, guys are getting basically half a season out of. So you only really need 2 sets, and even then you can get away with just changing the rears out. Which is a little nicer than the class I was running, which was mini stock, and even the late model guys. They go through tires almost every month if you want to be at the front. Not so much in this car here. And this car is coming it is ready to race. If I wanted to, I could probably fire it up right now. You can see seats in it. I was hoping for a little bit different full containment seat, but I'm not going to complain. I'll save my money and get a seat that I really like. It's unfortunate that we sold the one out of the Mustang. Gauges are all there. Well, gauges are right there. Just nice since they're right in front of us. We are allowed spotters. You can just on the other side of the switches see the radio box. We do run 100 laps in this series. So this car is coming with a cool air box. So that's the intake for it. The box, I don't know if you can really see it, is down in behind the driver's seat there. And the drink holder. I'm not sure what class down in the US this could race in, if any. It's basically, like I said, it's a combination for up here anyway of a street stock and late model. You're allowed to run a 604 crate if you wanted to. You have to weigh a little bit more. You could also run either a built Ford engine or Dodge. This is the Dodge nose on it. Like I said, it's got a 602 Chevy engine in it. Traveling series payouts were far better from what I've been told. Entrance fee is a little bit higher from what I'm understanding. I'm gonna have to find out a little bit more about that. This is, from what I can see, with all the debris on it right now, probably gonna be the paint scheme for the season. It's got the red, white. I wish the black was actually blue. Or have the white blue and the black white. But I'm not gonna get too picky. Most of these here are just stickers. The rest of the car is actually a wrap. We got the white tail, white and red tail. I think these are, I got like enough bodies panels here to build another like 2-3 cars, so I'm pretty sure, yes, this rear, you can see it. The rear deck lid is white. The number will be changing to 98. I don't know how we're going to do that, because I need to put the 8 over on this side. That's going to offset the numbers. So that might not work. We might have to redo this, because this 9 is built right into this wrap. So it'd look funny with having the 8 back here on one side, and then go around to the other side of the car. That's just a spare hood. The actual hood's underneath. That's a brand new windshield. Like I said, most of these here are just decals, even though it is a printed wrap. And yeah, so on this side here, the 8 would have to be up the front. So I don't think that wouldn't look too good. So we probably won't. Oh, I didn't realize that. I want to paint that. That's a cancer awareness ribbon. I want to make sure that's lavender. I think that's for general cancer awareness. I normally have that on the car to begin with. That's why I'll throw the paint scheme, well, not the paint scheme, but the colors that I was thinking of. It's the Montreal, well, those that know hockey, it's the Montreal Canadiens colors, which is my grandfather's favorite team. And so I want to honor him by running their colors. That's why I was hoping that the black would be changeable, but I don't really have the money to rewrap this whole car, because I've heard my buddy's going to be spending $2,000, and this car's bigger, so it's probably going to be higher than that. For me to wrap this car. We're really going to be on the search for sponsors now that I have the car home. Finally. I'm working my tail off to get this car back home, because I ran into some issues. And I feel really bad for the guy, because I thought I was going to be able to afford it right away when I put the down payment on it. And that was when the Mustang got sold, because I needed to sell it. And this car here was supposed to be hopefully selling, but it hasn't sold yet. So that's all for this video anyway. Tomorrow I'll probably start cleaning up and seeing what can be done here. But yeah, chances are the black will go. Probably do a partial wrap, leave what's on the car. I don't know if that will actually work, but see if there's anything we can do. Like, my trailer's right now full of body panels for this thing. That's pretty much why I got it. I got a real good deal on it. Luckily, we knew the guy who owned this car. I actually spotted for this car last year in May at the first race at Delaware. So it's not that I haven't been to Delaware. I've been there. I just never driven that track. So that's going to be new. And I haven't raced a V8 class outside of Flamborough, so that's also going to be quite a bit new. But 100 lap race, that's new. So this is going to be a complete rookie adventure. I was hoping to have a Ford body, but I'm not going to spend money right now on getting a Ford body onto this car. Mostly because of our one sponsor, but I wouldn't mind a Ford engine as well. I do have one, but I've been told, well, it's buried somewhere over. I don't even remember. Oh, I think it's behind my toolbox. Which is a Mustang 5.0 engine, but with the way the block is, and I don't think it's legal to run that motor anyway. But nonetheless, hopefully, if you want to stay up to date, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be posting up on Facebook just a schedule for now. Those that are coming from the Facebook page, thank you. As I'm not going to really post the car fully till I decide on the wrap and what I'm going to be doing in that regards. But hopefully you guys will like and subscribe like this video, subscribe to stay up to date on videos that come out, and hopefully get notified about when they come out. And well, hopefully go from there, and well, gladly have you along for our adventure, because this, like I keep saying, this is going to be brand new to us. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is an old NASCAR chassis, I'm pretty sure. An old Pinty's car chassis, probably, so. It's not like this car couldn't jump into the Pinty series if we wanted to. It's just we're not going to be doing that. I don't have the money, and I think I'd have to look at the rules. There's probably guaranteed quite a few more rules around that are different from the OSS to the... Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully, I'm planning to do some retro race videos, any that I can find on my computer. I'll probably be posting up just raw video, not any voiceover. Possibly some voiceover at the beginning just to explain the day, what was going on, if I can remember. Outside of that, hopefully we'll see you in another video, either later this year or, well, next year in 2025. As I'm not sure if I'll have another video out before the new year, but we'll see how things go. And outside of that,